Hello and welcome to Traffic Talks. My name is Pyro and I talk about what's going on in my life, usually with a lesson I've learned, some tips and tricks you can follow that helped me, and a lot of laughs in each episode. If this sounds like something you would enjoy hearing, feel free to follow the podcast, subscribe so you don't miss an episode, and to see what I'm up to, you can check out my Instagram page linked below. Bye! Hello and welcome back to Traffic Talks. It is the 11th episode for the year, and it's also the 111th episode for Traffic Talks as a whole. So 111 is a very good number. I just wanted to point that out. But welcome back to the podcast. I am not sick for the first time in a long time, but I am simply exhausted. And that is the theme of today's episode. I'm feeling overwhelmed. I'm feeling exhausted. I wouldn't go as far as to say I'm feeling burnt out. I'm just tired. And I think it's because I'm just trying to do too much. So that is the episode. If you want to listen to me just basically talk absolute nonsense, join me. If not, that's cool. Not everyone might be ready to listen to this. If this doesn't work for you, I completely get that. So feel free to just skip to next week's episode. But yeah, I'm not that great, but that's okay. And I'm just gonna ramble about that in today's episode. So let's go for it. I'm recording this episode a bit early, and this is the month of March. So there's a lot of things going on, especially with the long weekend coming up. So this weekend is a long weekend. If you don't know, next week, Monday, the 20th is a normal day, but I've put in leave, so I'm off. The 21st is a public holiday, so everyone is off. And then the Wednesday, the 22nd, is my brother's birthday. And then it's obviously the rest of the work week. But that is the pre-birthday weekend, and then it's his birthday weekend the following weekend, and then it's the end of the month weekend the next weekend. And it's a lot because my friend just turned 30 this past weekend, so shout out to her. And I'm still recovering from my birthday month because it was the podcast's birthday, it was my birthday, it was Valentine's Day, it was my parents' anniversary. There was just a lot of things happening in the month, and I think I just need to manage my time better, which is an ongoing thing. And I've just been feeling overwhelmed about it. And when I get overwhelmed, I don't sleep. And if I don't get sleep, I get exhausted. And load shedding has not been helping because it gives everyone just an extra bit of anxiety because you need to plan so well in advance on top of already having to make decisions that it's just exhausting on a whole other level. So I've been struggling. I'm not gonna lie. I have been struggling. I actually spoke to my brother about this the other day because I've been trying to just get up earlier in the morning to try and just ease into my day better. I don't know if anyone listening is familiar with the 5 a.m. club from Robin Sharma. I've mentioned it in a previous episode, but I'm not that person. I'm not the 5 a.m. kind of person. I like to slowly ease into my day. And if I have to be up that early, I lose my mind. I did it once for work and I hated every single day just because I had to get up, and then my nights were cut short and my mornings were early, and there was just so much happening in the day and a lot of hurry up and wait because I was like 3 hours in traffic every day. So it's a firm no, thank you. But I work from home, which is nice. I don't have to travel and stuff, but I still want to get up a bit earlier, get myself done for the day, sit and meditate, just ease into my day and fill my cup before I go on with the rest of my day. So that has been a very good thing. I've personally gotten very used to morning meditations. I've mentioned this. I do whichever one I find interesting on the morning, what's it called? I think it's called my morning meditation or the morning meditation. I will find it. Give me a sec. This is how you know I haven't been sleeping. My brain is just not working. So the podcast is actually available on Spotify and it's called The Morning Ritual with Lily Balch. Yeah, she's incredible. I love her. But I've become used to that, and it's been so vital in my morning routine, or even just my day, that if I don't do my meditation, like, I can feel it in my day, which is a good thing, because I think meditation is always something that can help you, and trying out different ones is always a good idea. So play around with them. You never know what you're gonna find. Trying to get up earlier is going to help me in the long run. Like I did mention, I have a lot of goals I want to achieve, and I think that has also been affecting it. I've just been like, oh my word, how am I gonna achieve these things? Like, I sometimes even forget what I preach myself, which is small steps and small changes lead to big changes. I just need to start, which I have, and I just need to keep going. So I'm just exhausted from having to add these small little extra things in my day, in my week, in my routine, and I think that has been overwhelming me. So one thing I need to do is understand my time. Like, I'm batch recording today because I've got a lot of things going on. You'll find that out in next week's episode, but I need to prioritize myself and the things that I want, and anything I can delegate, I will try to. I do know I have a bit of a control issue in letting others do things for me, but for the most part, I need to take care of myself and put me first. And that means I dictate my time. Like, I want to invest more time into my podcast because I love it. I've enjoyed the ones where I do a lot of prep. Like last week's episode, I loved, but it took a lot out of me. I barely managed to upload in time, but I did. And I was very proud of myself for that. So, pat on the back to me. But for the most part, I want to put in a little bit more effort. And that means not cutting out time with other people, but just making sure I know that instead of wasting time, I'm doing something productive. And I know I've been procrastinating because I've binge watched the beginning of season 3 of The Umbrella Academy. I got through about 6 episodes. And I stayed up till about 1 a.m., which I never do. You guys know I like to be in bed early, and I was just procrastinating. So I stayed up till 1 watching, I think, till episode 4, 5, because I started in the day. So I watched like 1 and 2, I did like 3 and 4, I watched 5, and in the afternoon, the next day, I watched episode 6. But like, I never watched that much in such a short period of time. That's how I know I'm procrastinating. I'm wasting time. I'm not doing what I should because I'm overwhelmed. So I think I need to just get back to the drawing board, make my goals smaller. Because if I'm procrastinating, it still means it's too big. It's overwhelming me. I feel like I can't manage it. So breaking it down into smaller chunks and tackling it bit by bit is definitely what I'm going to be doing as soon as possible, because it's exhausting. I am tired. And we barely through the first 3 months of the year. We're not even halfway through March. And I am tired. Like, I just want to sleep, and that's not happening. So I don't know how many of you can relate to that, but I am so tired. So I think I need to just get back to the drawing board, prioritize what I need to, and pull myself together. I don't feel I need to take a break from the podcast. I know that's generally the first rule, like, cut out something, just take a break. Like, no, I promised myself I'm going to stick to it this year, so I will, because I don't feel this drains me too much. I just think other things get priority when they shouldn't, and that's something I need to stop. Like, my no needs to be my no. I shouldn't allow myself to be steamrolled. So yeah, that is it. I am overwhelmed, but I will deal with it. I also think I've had a lot of realizations this week within myself, and I think that's exhausting because I've been doing kind of deep work internally, and I've had a few hard conversations with people. So I think I'm just processing a lot emotionally, which is more exhausting, in my opinion, than doing physical things, because you do physical things and you can just go to sleep. But if you do emotional, mental, deep work, that drains you even harder. So you are like dead tired. That is that is it. I'm just overwhelmed and I'm just emotional. My family left on Friday last week. They arrived safely and I'm just sad that they're gone, but like happy that they are moving on to a new phase and a new exciting journey for them. And also I'm just sad at all the family members left behind, because I know they loved those family members and not having them nearby is going to be hard, but I'm going to try and step up. But yeah, that is just what it is. So yeah, I can't even say anything else. This episode is short. Next week's is going to be short as well. I'm trying to keep them shorter because I know the goals episode was extremely long. So I'm just trying to rein myself in and curb that. But yeah, that is it for this week. The song of the week has been rolling through my head this entire time. And for some reason, it's What a Feeling by Irene, Cara. And for those of you who don't know, it was in the movie Flashdance. It's What a Feeling. That one. Like, that's the song. And that vibe is just, it's getting me through it. And you know, I'm kind of a lyric person. So like the lyrics of that song, just take your passion, make it happen. Like, yes, I'm just like, there it is. That's the motivation for the week. Take your passion and make it happen. Like, that's where it is. Like, that song, immediately I'm already smiling as I'm speaking. I'm a bit more energized. It's just, sometimes you gotta just force something. And this week is just gonna be forcing that. Not productivity. I don't think you can really force productivity. I like to think you can make yourself do small things that will motivate you to do bigger things. And that's what the song is about. You gotta do things. You gotta build it up slowly. You gotta work on it. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's me. That's this episode. I'm done. Peace and I'm out. Keep being a better being and take care of yourself. I'll see you in next week's episode. Love you. Bye.